Welcome back to your second lesson on creating blogs for yourself. I've jumped back onto the FAQ page or the blog page for this website, and we just loaded this up, but that formatting looks correct. Like it's basically using just half the column from a formatting point of view, but this section down here looks a little bit funny, so let's tidy that. And the other thing I noticed that when I was creating the blog is that there's no fun pictures inside, engaging images, I should say, inside the article itself. So let's play around with the blog. And there's a few other tips and tricks I'd like to show you. So let's just jump to the dashboard. We're going to go down to posts, go to the blog that we've already created and just go back into edit. So I think the first thing we need to do is let's just add a picture in here, like it needs something somewhere. Now there's a picture at the top with the heading, so let's just put it in the middle here. All you do is go add media. Now in this case, the featured image is not showing up, so I'm just going to pop that inside the article itself. The thumbnail or the featured image on the front of the blog list, in other words, on the FAQ page, can be different to the images inside the post itself. So if I jump back here, I'm just going to paste it in. From there, I could have uploaded something different and I'll just insert it into the post. And we will see how that looks. So there, that's there. And the other thing we spotted is with the excerpt, which is a bit unique to this one, it just seemed to have it formatted. And I'm just trying to work out why. Or not meta description, sorry, the excerpt. There we go. It's just got a return here. I'm just going to make that one line. So that's a quick update there. We'll go back in and do other things. I'm just going to update that. And when that updates, we'll just go back to the FAQ list, hit F5, refresh. And that's looking neater. Great. So simple word editing. It's not rocket science. Jump into the image itself, and there we go. We've loaded an image inside the article. So you can imagine a bit more text, some useful information or infographics, just to jazz this up a bit. And you might play around with the formatting of the different fonts in the bold versus normal font. A lot of this can be done here. You can see bolds, italics. Just play around with word editing options. With this image here, you might say, actually, look, it's left justified. I want to make it center justified. So let's update that. So that's adding some extra images, and so it goes. Now, one thing when creating your blogs is you may want to schedule them. So you could change the publish date here and set them into the future or into the past. So when you first start with your blog, you might want to backdate some blogs to give yourself a history, not have them all appear on the one day. You can change the dates here, future or past, go OK. The next thing I want to talk about was basic SEO. You can pick tags. So example, dentist Melton, because that's the local area. And you might also say dentist Melbourne. Long shot of this making any difference versus hundreds of dentist websites. But there we go, adding a couple of tags to maybe help your keyword behavior. Don't get too carried away. These are all little 1%ers, but a few key ones can help. Down here with Rank Math SEO that's installed here, there are other ways that you can actually go into some of the SEO. Our SEO team can help you with that, but follow your nose. And focus keyword here might be choosing a dentist in Melton. There you go. So that sort of relates to the heading in some way. So we've updated a little bit of SEO, but look, this is basic stuff. Some of the readability and content readability you can learn about different ways. Your title has a positive or negative sentiment. Well, it does. It doesn't contain a power word. I think it does. It's got the word dentist. So there's a few little tricks here that you can learn about SEO for yourself. This is what you might see what Google sees, the metadata. Is my dentist right for me? AM Dental Clinics. It's a straightforward process from the excerpt. So that's some basic SEO. You can modify that. That's all about your SEO lessons. One final thing we can cover is links and PDFs, but let's jump into a lesson specifically on that. Hopefully that's enough of an intro on some basic SEO and changes to your website and publishing dates. Update, job done.